Alright, what's up guys? I got another review for you here of my Mystery Ranch Urban Assault bag. I was looking for a new EDC bag for a while. I did a lot of research and this is what I came across that felt like would fit the bill perfectly, and I'm glad I chose this. This is a great bag and I love it. So to give you kind of a rundown of how I have it loaded out normally, I have a thermos and a water bottle here. Both of those sit side by side in the bag. I have an Urban Assault, not an Urban Assault, a Forager Mini, a fanny pack from Mystery Ranch that lives in there as well, a book, a smaller book, usually it's a bigger book, and my carry pistol when I can't carry it on body. All that fits in here very well with plenty of room to spare. I also have some stuff in here, just some, paracord, some Tums actually in there. Paracord's just for occupying time when I have some downtime. If I'm sitting somewhere, I'll tie something like that just to keep me occupied or read my book, whatever. But yeah, we'll start from the top and move down. This quick access panel, one thing I've noticed about this stays in like void mode constantly. It's like a constant void that you can just throw shit into. And I feel like I can just throw stuff in there like more and more and more, and I never fill it up. I actually can fit my entire Forager Mini in this top pouch with room to spare. So if that gives you any idea of kind of how much room you're dealing with up there, it's super, super convenient. And this zipper actually unzips and zips super easy, super smooth. You don't need the pull to do this zipper. It's very, very smooth, very, very easy, very convenient. One of my main concerns when researching for this bag is this mesh that this pocket's made out of. Also that these interior pockets are made out of. I live on the coast, so I wear a lot of like swim shorts, beach shorts, fishing shorts. A lot of those have mesh liners in the pockets, and typically those wear down, holes form, and you lose stuff. And I don't think you're going to have that issue with this. This is a very thick, robust mesh, but it's still fine enough that nothing's going to slip through these cracks. Definitely not something to be concerned about. Moving down from the top, on the back here, you have your straps, you have your load lifters. I took my sternum strap off because I don't want to look like a dork just carrying this every day. I'm not going on any hikes, and if I am, I got the sternum strap in this bag in the front. I can pop that on and use it if I really, really want to, but I'd rather just more aesthetic, clean look on the back. Load lifters, I haven't had any experience with. This is my first bag with like legitimate load lifters. And they seem like they would work with a really heavy load if you pack this thing down really good, but for what I carry every day, not a concern. To continue on with these straps, these are very thick, very, very thick foam, but they are by far the most comfortable straps I've ever worn. I wish I had these in school when I was carrying around books and stuff, and a bunch of heavy papers, all that stuff. It really makes a big difference. These are super, super comfortable. It's not gotten super hot here yet. I live in South Georgia, so they seem breathable and comfortable, but time will tell when summer comes around the corner. So moving on to the inside, you have your laptop sleeve, document, tablet sleeve, whatever. Just to kind of give you an idea, this thing, man, you can fit a 15.5-inch laptop in there, but just barely. I mean, it just fits. Let's see if I can give you kind of a visual on that. Definitely not fitting it with a case. Definitely not going to put like an old thick laptop in there, and there's not much protection. You have this frame on the back, this plastic piece that's slid into this that you can that will kind of protect it, and it does have a false bottom, so that helps a lot as well. But man, if I'm really loading this bag down, I'm probably not going to put my laptop in here, or if I am, I'm just going to put it in a case and put it in here on top of that bag. Continuing down in here, oh yeah, these pockets. So I mentioned the mesh on these before. Something I didn't notice on any of the other videos or reviews I've seen, these pockets go up. So that is a void too, and these are much bigger than you'd expect. So let's see if I can give you kind of an idea. Like my entire fist can fit in here, and I'll just take the stuff I have out of this pocket and kind of show you what I keep in there, which this has plenty of room left to spare. I have my sternum straps, like I said. I have some paracord in there, And then I have a bag with some Tums, and then I have some Ranger bands. This is all miscellaneous stuff that's just kind of a junk pocket in here. But it really has a lot more room than you might expect. Moving down into the interior of this bag. Here, I'll flip it upside down and inside out to kind of give you a better view. And I saw somewhere online, somebody said that you can't remove this frame. You absolutely can. If you just reach down to the bottom, this is the bottom of the bag. There's your frame. You can absolutely remove this frame if you want to. I'm not going to because I like it. And there may be some risk in tearing because it's a very tight fit, but you can for sure remove this bag. I don't know if this is an early edition or a newer model, but I got this used off eBay. But on this bag at least, you can absolutely remove that. And this doesn't look like it's been tampered with. This just looks like how it comes from the factory. I'll explain this blue strap real quick to you while my cat gets in the way here. This is Larry. I'll have a review of him coming up here soon. He was a street cat that we took in, and now he's super fat, and he's really sweet. And he likes Billy Robes, George. And yeah, so look forward to a Larry review coming up in the near future. Back to the Mystery Ranch bag. So I have this strap. You might be wondering what the fuck is that. So I loop it down through the bottom of that false bottom on the laptop sleeve, and then you pull it up this way. What that allows, if I can show you real quick, when I carry my pistol in here, I want to be able to grab it, and I want to be safe with it. I want the trigger guard to stay covered. So what I do is I take that blue cord. Man, this is going to be hard to show, but I hook this blue cord on top of these straps, like where you tuck a shirt, if you were to wear a shirt and tuck a shirt in around this holster. Those sit up there, and then these clip on to this laptop sleeve here. And man, I don't know how this is going to hold up, and you know, over time, this foam in here, this plastic padding in this laptop sleeve, it's probably not going to be super durable over time, but with that blue paracord looping up through on the inside, when I'm reaching in, I'm not going to push this thing down into the bag, and then when I go to pull it out, that blue paracord will grab this holster, and I can draw the gun without drawing the holster as well. So, you know, it will come out like that. Given I don't have the paracord around it right now, the gun will come out of the holster and be ready to go. And that's just kind of a setup I have going on right now for my carry pistol. All right. So, continuing to move on, let me flip this thing back the right way. Man, I mean, that's pretty much it. I really do wish it had external water bottle holders. I do drink my water warm or room temperature, so I don't have to worry about sweating or anything like that. But even with, you know, a decent Nalgene bottle with a nice screw-on lid, and this thermos with a 2-section screw-on lid, there's a part of me that just gets nervous that whatever beverage I have in my bag is going to leak onto my laptop. So typically I don't carry my laptop in this. I'm not carrying it every day anyway. So, you know, if I'm going on a trip or something, that might be something I have to worry about. But if that's the case, this is just going to be my carry-on bag, and I'm probably not going to have my own bottle of water. I'll probably have something store-bought, you know, disposable bottle. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think if I missed anything here. If you have any questions about the bag or want to know anything specific about it, just leave it in the comments. I'll get back to you. I will reply to anybody that has any questions at all. Oh yeah, to give you a size reference, I always think things are going to be bigger than they are. So I don't know how to like reference this other than holding it up to my head. It's like 2 heads high. And it's like almost like 2 heads of volume. If I were to like put my head in here twice, I'd be like maxing the bag out. Yeah, so like 2 of my heads could fit in here and pretty much be a full bag. If that gives you kind of any better idea of how big this bag is, because like I said, I thought it was going to be much bigger. It's a lot smaller, a lot more manageable than I thought it would be, but in the long run, that's good because I'm not filling it with useless shit. And then I will say this is the waxed wood finish or colorway. This isn't really a waxed canvas like you'd imagine. It's not very thick, but it kind of gives you that feel, and it definitely gives you that look, which I really like, and I think it just looks really sharp. I've replaced all the pull tabs on these zippers to just try and make it a little easier to use. Instead of these nylon, I've got a knot tied here that kind of stays in loop form, and it makes it real easy just to find, grab, and throw that zipper back into its home. Of course, I have the blue one to indicate the middle zip, which I use by far the most out of any of them. That's the most convenient thing. If you want something that's convenient for everyday carry, I can't recommend this bag anymore. I'd say it's a 9.9 out of 10 just because I'd like a mesh water bottle holder out here or something, but man, that's my only real gripe about this bag. Other than that, man, that's it. That's the Mystery Ranch Urban Assault. I'll throw it on the back here just to kind of give you a, it's not full right now, but it's, it's so comfortable, man. Every time I put this thing on, I love it more and more. So go get you one. I got this one on eBay for $110 shipped. I think it was 98 bucks. You still have the tags with it. It still smelled new. But that was the cheapest I could find it anywhere right now in this colorway, and everything was eBay used. Like I said, great condition. Actually shipped it to me really fast too, so that was really, really convenient. So, all right. That's the Mystery Ranch Urban Assault. And I have a couple videos coming up just to give you a heads up. I'm going to be doing a review on my PSA dagger, the pistol itself, not just the holster that I got for it. If you want a review of this holster, I've posted one. It's the second video on my channel. Can't recommend this holster anymore. I've actually added, since I made that video, this kind of leather backing, which might be removing. I have this on my smaller holster for my P365. It works a lot better. I think when I made this leather back piece for it, I might have made it a little small. I digress. Keep a lookout for a dagger review, P365 review, and I just bought another AR from Palmetto State, and I hate to say it, but I'm having to send it in on a warranty claim. I will do a review of the gun once I get everything back in working order. I took it to the range for the first time today, and I had a pretty serious malfunction. Definitely not something I'm not going to be operating the gun until it's fixed. Sending it back to PSA, presumably. We'll see what they say. I just sent them an email about it today. So look forward to a review on the AR-15 itself and my warranty claim process with Palmetto State, because I kind of want to go give you an idea of how that works. This is my first time going through it, so any kind of help I can give to the next guy, I want to do that. Plus Palmetto State, we have a store near us, the one in Savannah, and man, every time I go there, those guys are just grade A. They're the best. They're super helpful. They're super patient. Last time I went in there, I was being very indecisive, couldn't figure out what I wanted to buy, and ended up walking out without a new pistol and just some more accessories for my current pistol. And they couldn't care less. They're gun guys. They love talking about guns. They love helping you make decisions about your next firearm purchase or your first firearm purchase. Super helpful staff. So 10 out of 10. If you have a store near you, would recommend going and checking it out. But anyway, that's been another one from JF Review. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, leave any comments in the any questions in the comment section about anything you saw in the video. I have a review about this. If you have any questions about that, go ahead and drop that in a comment. Same with, like I said, anything else you've seen in the video, or if you have any questions about the Mystery Ranch bag. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.